Last time on Retrograde. Pew, 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 pew.
Need a deeper voice for that.
Last time, we were introduced to Ptrip, a good-natured, salt-of-the-earth character, after Scarlet had taken a sip of his mysterious red potion. Finding himself at Bromness's, Ptrip was able to broker a deal between the two, repair the dwarves' badly damaged hut, and return for information on the man and the wanted poster that Ptrip had found in his pocket. After a few hours of labor, Ptrip finished his work and was ready for his reward. However, he found Bromness swarmed with escaped citizens from Cirrus after the city was attacked. Keeping to his word, Bromness had Ptrip come with him to survey the damage. Distraught with seeing a boy stuck under a barrel, Ptrip immediately helped the child and followed him back to his glass home to save his mother, Winry. With assistance from the boy, Ptrip was able to get Winry back downstairs into her chair as he headed back upstairs to inspect a creaking sound coming from above. After getting into a scuffle with a rug, he now finds himself in front of a trapdoor as Winry's yells echo through the staircase. Meanwhile, the three stooges are freezing their balls off in a lemonade, trailing a rude and maybe semi-deaf family through the snow-covered trail. They found themselves at the local outpost. Here, they learned from a wizened woman selling trinkets that she had seen the monster they are looking for decades ago when she was a child. Agreeing to find the collar of the woman's dog from years before, they are hopeful that they have finally gotten a lead on the Illuminique Astral as they find themselves face to face with what looks like to be an icy blue dragon. Welcome back to Retrograde, a D&D campaign by Fudged Roll. As always, I am your Grandmaster, Derek Day. With me are my Famiculous Four, Andrew Akers,
Salutation.
Ty Sheets,
Hey there.
Ian Jones, and Jesse Wagner.
Hello.
Trip, you are now, so you're on the second floor. The rug is now a complete mess, singed at the ends. Winry's son is standing next to you as you see a wooden handle on the ground. And Winry is continually shouting at both of you to step away.
So one thing, is the carpet living?
Roll me an Arcana check.
16.
Yeah, this thing is just chock full of magic. So whether you consider that living or not, I'll leave up to you.
Is it still pinned underneath the bookcase and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go try and lift up the bookcase? I want to, free the carpet.
Yeah, if you want to. Roll a strength.
10.
You should ask the child.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it comes down to it, I'm gonna ask the boy.
Yeah, as of now, you're not able to lift it up. The boy will see you struggle and run over.
Excuse me, friend.
I don't remember what I named him. We'll say
Just boy.
Enrique.
Tommy John.
Tommy John.
Tommy John.
Is that one word or two names?
Hyphenated, one word.
Isn't Tommy John like an underwear company?
Is that Tommy John or Tommy Jean?
I thought it was Tommy John.
Tommy.
We are not, sponsored by Tommy John. Just putting that out there.
Yes.
Sponsored by Calvin Klein. Just do it. Just feel it. What's their slogan? It feels like nothing's there.
Nice.
I don't think that's right.
So Tommy John will rush over and help you lift it off. He's a big, strong boy, as you can see in the picture. I think he's naked.
No, he's got pants. I can see the pants.
Oh, good. Okay. So with the help of bulky Tommy John, you're able to lift the bookcase off of the rug and we'll say put it back up in the corner.
Can I, just kind of brush the carpet off and be like, "Here you go, friend. You're okay." To the carpet, it's alive.
Yeah. As you brush it off, it takes one of its tassels and rubs your face as if to say thank you.
I'm going to go over to the wooden handle on the floor, look at the carpet, and be like, "You want to follow me?"
It'll whip its tassel back and forth and point it back at the ground as if to say, it's not supposed to leave this room.
I wanted to get a flying carpet.
You have to do some more work. You won't be able to just take it.
Felix has been trying to get a flying mount since the first game. And Scarlet suddenly gets one.
I'm going to go to this hidden door and open it up.
Tommy John is going to look at you and say, "You shouldn't do that. My mom says we should go back down."
My mama said. I'm gonna ask the boy if he knows what's down there.
No, I have no idea. I didn't even know this was here, but we should probably listen to her.
But the building's on fire, and what if there's people down there?
Why would there be people down there?
Why was there a living carpet here?
Look at everything around us.
Yeah, there could be very important things down there.
That sounds like stealing.
I'm gonna go with the boy now, and we're gonna go to Winry.
You both walk downstairs, and Winry is just red in the face, flustered, screaming, I told you not to go up there. Why would you not listen to me? Talking to both you and Tommy John.
Well, I wasn't sure if anyone was up there, and the building here is on fire. It's going to collapse here shortly if something isn't done, and just trying to help.
She seems even more flustered after you say that, as if it's kind of setting in.
Can I go back up and grab the rug and like wrap it around her like a blanket, like a comforting blanket?
Yeah, you go back upstairs and grab the rug.
No.
This lady just yelled at you for going up there, and then you just said,
Oh, I forgot to
Just go back
turn
upstairs.
around and went up the stairs. But there's a fire.
She starts screaming again as you run back upstairs. You grab the rug. You can easily pick it up, but as you go to bring it back down the stairs, each corner of the rug kind of forces itself against the door frame. You have to do another strength check.
Oh boy!
Right now, it's holding itself up against the door frame.
So the adrenaline is rushing in, and I rolled a 19. Not 20 actually, but 19.
Yeah, you're able to we'll say push against it in the middle to get it to unstick from the door hinges, and you get it downstairs and say to Winry, "I saved this for you. I saw the sex chamber." Now you can throw it at her, but it doesn't guarantee that it's going to wrap around her.
I don't want to throw it at her. I want to, softly go and just lay it over her. That way, then, it's like a comforting blanket for people. Say there was a fire or something. The fireman puts a blanket around people just to, that's
It's a shock
comforting.
blanket.
Shock blanket. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah, you can do that then, since she has an injured leg.
So I'm gonna kind of like whisper to the rug, like caress her face, like comfort her. So can like the tassels go and just like rub against her face.
Creepiest thing.
Roll me a persuasion.
It's like almost as menacing as Scarlet, but in the opposite direction.
Perception or
It's like uncanny valley almost.
Yeah, it's kind of like sexual deviancy almost, but not really.
16, 19.
Yeah, you can convince this magic rug to start brushing its tassels against the woman's face. She doesn't like it though.
So I'm gonna, now that she's calmed down from everything going on.
I didn't say she was calm.
Well, he's working on it. I gotta ask, is she's okay? Is there anything I can do to help?
Listen, we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Please go grab Tommy John and let's get out of here.
He didn't come down the stairs with me?
He was just standing upstairs.
Well, I'm gonna go back upstairs to see Tommy John.
Yeah, you run back up. He's still up there, just like looking at the handle. What do you think's down there?
I don't know. You told me not to go down there, so
I'm a little curious now.
Fuck.
Tommy John, did your speaking voice change? Are you going through puberty, perhaps? Are you okay? Is this like a shocking experience that it jarbled your voice?
It jarbled the marbles. This is such a weird conversation to have during the middle of like a fire.
Like a fire.
Yeah.
We should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
Tommy John's gonna run back downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back downstairs and talk to Winry.
Follow behind Tommy John, and you'll come back down out to the landing in front of Winry.
So is Winry able to walk, or is she pretty?
You'll have to support her a bit, like wrap her arm around your shoulder, but she can stabilize herself.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Tommy John to grab, one side, we'll grab the other, and we'll just kind of walk all three of us together. But yeah, we're trying to get out of there because it's on fire.
You can both easily lift her up. Tommy John's pretty strong for his age, and you can get her outside back to the streets of Cirrus. Roll me an investigation.
11.
Winry will thank you for helping her and getting her outside, but you can see in her face she's strained. There's something on her mind.
What's on your mind?
You need to go back upstairs, please. It's not a sex dungeon, but
It's a dungeon.
I know you saw the handle. Please, I need you to go in. You'll know when you see.
So I'm gonna tell Tommy John, look after your mom. I'll be right back.
We'll start walking her over to the east to where the medical center is, and you can head back on inside.
Now that it's really hot, can I take off, my chainmail? It's too big, and I just want to take that off and just kind of roll up, the sleeves and my pants, so then they're not dragging.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you just setting the chainmail down?
Yeah, I mean it's too big, so I just want to cast it off, and I'm not very strong, so I don't want to carry it either.
Okay. Yeah, as you enter the building again, you can take it off, set it on a table on the first floor, and head back upstairs, rolling your sleeves and your pants up.
Can I go up the stairs and go towards the wooden handle to lift it up and go into the sex dungeon?
You lift the wooden handle. It is almost pitch black in the room below you, but you can see there is a ladder leading down.
Can I, cautiously go down the ladder?
Climb down the ladder and come upon what looks like to be another stock room almost.
Can I survey the room to see, what's going on in here?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
21.
Yeah, in the soft candlelight, you can see that there is barrels full of different ingredients for alchemy, saltpeter, but you can also see that there's a table in the far corner that has dishes on it, which look to be used.
Is there food or anything in the dishes, or anything in the cups? Or
water, milk in the cups, old porridge in the dishes.
Oh, so it's old, so the porridge isn't hot, so no one's been there recently.
No, it's just right.
Not too cold.
Maybe a little too cold.
You said there were candles burning?
Yeah, a couple candles burning.
Well, that explains why the building's on fire. It's very irresponsible to leave candles.
I'm gonna yell out and say, hello, is anyone here?
Roll an investigation.
20.
There's no response. However, you can hear you can hear breathing, similar to like a small snoring, like a quiet snoring.
Can I, I hear the snoring. Can I go approach it?
Yeah, so you hear the snoring coming from the opposite corner. Again, the rest of the room looks like to be full of Winry's stock that she doesn't need upstairs. However, in the back left, you see a bed with a person on it, sleeping.
I'm going to go over and just kind of, I don't really want to shake them, but, just kind of wake them up so we can get out of here. The building's on fire. Throw water on them. I'm not going to throw water on them.
You softly shake the person, and the woman wakes up and gasps when she sees you.
No time to explain. We need to get out of here. Fire. There's a fire.
What? Oh, fire? What's going on?
I just said there's no time to explain. We need to get out.
Okay. And she'll jump out of the bed, put on her shoes, and start to walk towards the ladder. Roll me a perception again.
19.
As you rush this woman up the ladder, in the corner of your eye, you spot something shiny, like nestled in on top of a couple bags of, we'll say, rice in the far right corner.
Can I look at the shiny item?
Yeah, you approach and you see it is a glass ball.
Can I pick up the glass ball? And I'm gonna put it in my pack for now. I don't want the girl or anything to think that I'm stealing, but I'm putting it in there for safekeeping currently.
Yeah, I mean, it's burning, so might as well take it so nobody loses out on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can put that in your pack, toss that into your bag, and follow this woman upstairs. By this time, she's already gotten up the ladder, and as you get back up, you will follow her downstairs back to the first floor. We'll say you get up the ladder, but the rooms are now filled with smoke. If you can roll a Constitution.
19.
The thick smoke enters your lungs as you just start hacking.
Reminds me of my college days.
But you're able to push yourself and this woman through the smoke and back downstairs.
We're going downstairs, or we're going outside now. Is Winry and Tommy John still there, or do they move along?
They were heading towards the medical center.
Okay. Is the woman's not injured at all? She was just asleep.
She was just asleep, yeah.
Sleep during a fire in the basement.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
Yeah. So we're outside. I'm gonna ask, are you okay? Sorry, I had to, wake you up and rush you out of there. But as you can see, the whole town is in chaos. We need to. Do you need anything?
I'm fine. Who are you? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to help. But my name's Trip.
Where's Winry?
Tommy John and her were going to the medical center. She had injured her leg. I can take you there if you need any assistance so you can be with your family. A family, I'm assuming.
I'm not injured, but yeah, I'd like to go see them, make sure they're okay. She doesn't respond to the family part.
And what's your name?
I'm Carly.
Nice to meet you, Carly.
I guess nice to meet you too, Trip. Thank you for saving me.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for. But let's make our way over to the medical center.
Of course. We can switch over to the other guys quick.
As we're walking into this cave, I just want to say, before anyone sees the dragon, I wonder what Toad's up to. I feel kind of bad leaving him behind, especially with everything that happened.
Well, I mean, he was probably in the safest place.
I forgot to get Toad. Well, I wanted to meet Toad, but
Is Toad still hiding? Whatever happened to Toad?
That's what I was just saying. I'm curious to see what happened, but that's a good point, Felix. I mean, I guess he's a lot safer down near Bromness's hut than he would have been up at Cirrus or here.
Cut to Bromness's hut, and all the rest of the fleeing citizens are chasing him like Frankenstein.
What do we see currently?
You and Felix, with your, we'll say similar to night vision, in front of you, you see a not huge, but a good-sized icy blue dragon. It is not moving.
Coming up behind them, I'm like, well, guys, I can't see anything. And I'm gonna use my, unless they say anything, I'm gonna
slap when he starts talking. I'm gonna slap my hand over his mouth. How far away does it look like it is?
We'll say like 7 feet.
7 feet.
7 feet. So we basically walked on top of it.
Yeah, you're basically almost nose to nose with it.
Being that we're this close, can we tell whether it's breathing or not?
Roll an investigation.
Still keeping quiet, I'm going to switch my chip from my lightning stick to my fire stick. I'm not going to ignite it or anything, but I'm just switching.
I thought you turned your fire stick into a bomb.
I did, and then I quick crafted another one.
Oh, that's right.
It only takes me a minute.
Whatever happened to the bomb?
Nothing. It's just sitting at the.
A little kid was
left
gonna
it there.
pick it
I
up.
thought a little kid was going up.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, and then I stopped him. The little kid was going, and then I stopped him. And then,
But then
the
you
family
still just left
And
it there?
decided to leave it there?
Well, yeah, it's going to explode. I'm not going to fuck with it.
All right, I got to keep track of that then.
That there's just landmines lying around.
Yeah.
Let's just leave this fucking claymore sitting about.
Where all the civilians are.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 on my perception check, by the way, there.
Because it's so dark, you can't tell exactly what's going on here, but you can see that the dragon, or whatever it is just standing there. It's not moving
standing
at all.
now, so it's not sleeping.
It wasn't sleeping at all. It was just standing there.
Oh, it's not real.
But it's not moving.
I'm going to reach my hand out and touch it.
You're 7 feet away.
Oh, I'm gonna.
With my incredibly long arms.
Yeah, so Felix, you'll walk forward a couple feet and reach your arm out. Topknot, what are you thinking right now? Because you can't see anything.
I cannot see a thing. His hand is still covering my mouth, so I'm just waiting for further. I switched my chip over to the fire stick, and part of me is considering igniting it. The other part of me is considering just turning around and running out of the cave. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for clarification from what I'm assuming is Ironhammer. I can't see him, so I'm thinking it's probably Ironhammer. His hand doesn't smell that gross, so I'm thinking it's probably not Felix.
Why do we assume that my hand smells gross?
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
That does sound kind of racist.
You're the same race. Fuck you.
Shut up.
Yeah, so both of our hands should smell the same.
That's not how that works. every human on Earth smells the same.
Yeah, Felix, you step forward. You reach your hand out. Because of your size, the first thing you feel is actually stone. You don't first feel the dragon. It seems to be on top of a pedestal.
I just didn't see the pedestal.
No, you were pretty much looking up when you saw the dragon. But it's not a super big pedestal, but that's what it's standing on.
I'm gonna take my stash, and I'm not gonna hit it. I'm just gonna kind of just lightly, like an investigatory, like a little poke. Not nothing aggressive.
I just want to say
this dragon would have murdered us by now.
Our second round of combat was initiated when you poke a roach's nest with your staff, and now you're doing that with the dragon.
This is how I investigate things.
That is a tiny dragon.
Animal friend.
Yeah, it's not huge.
Oh, it's just a little boy?
Oh, I thought it was like a full-size dragon.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a baby, but it's bigger than all of you guys.
How many of me could fit on its back?
Oh, probably 2?
2? That's a tiny fucking dragon.
I'm gonna cast Beast Spawn. No, not right now.
Yeah, I don't think that would work on a dragon either.
I don't think so. No.
I don't know. Their intelligence level is probably too high.
Yeah, but I don't think it's considered like a beast. It'd be considered something else.
I think dragons are their own classification.
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. It's like when you take beast form, you can't just become a dragon. You have to become like a a cow or something.
So it looks like this dragon's like in an alcove. Is there like another path besides the one that the dragon's at?
Yeah, so the dragon's in an alcove, but there's a continuing path ahead of you.
Okay.
So
you and Felix can see.
You can bypass the dragon?
We'll say it's like one big room. The dragon's in an alcove to the side, but there's a path continuing forward.
Well, fuck it. I already said I was going to poke it with my stick, so...
Do it.
Just not aggressive, just a
gentle tap.
A
nice friendly
probe.
At this point, I'm just slobbering all over Ironhammer's hand.
It's fine. I'm wearing armor. I don't even notice.
Felix, you stick your staff out and we'll say poke it on the side, and it feels pretty solid. I mean,
as I imagine a dragon would.
But does it feel like does it give any give like it's made of flesh, or is it like poking, say, a rock with a stick?
Do I hear anything? Because at this point I'm focusing on what I can hear because I can't see anything. Do I hear breathing or anything?
Only from your 2 companions.
Yeah, I think this dragon's not real.
I mean, when you poke it, it feels solid. Like I said, icy blue, it's basically just solid ice.
It's just made of ice.
Or it's encased in ice.
It's encased in ice.
It's not made of ice, but I mean, it feels as solid as ice. It's not really giving at all.
A dead frozen dragon. All right, I'm gonna...
Based off this, you can imagine it's kind of like a gargoyle.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
So are you removing your hand from my mouth then?
Yeah.
To do that?
I have to, I assume.
What's going on?
Okay, so the first thing that happens when someone pulls their hand away from your mouth is you're gonna speak like a fucking moron. Like, hey, shut the fuck up. And then as soon as I move my hand, you're gonna fucking talk.
I'm whispering. And he's fumbling around for his torch.
This dragon would have murdered us by now. I light a torch.
Yeah. Guys, what's happening? The dragon bites your head off.
We see Felix just disappear. Just swallowed whole.
You light the torch, illuminating this alcove. You can see the dragon, dragon-like now. Like I said, it's just standing on top of this stone pedestal. Its eyes, I guess they look closed, but they also look like glassed over almost, like just completely shut.
Oh my God, what is that thing?
Well, it's either a dragon or it's not a dragon.
50-50 chance. It either is or it isn't.
It's not alive. It's not moving. You guys don't see anything?
Well, I poked it with my stick and we're not dead yet. So
I'm gonna very, very slowly and carefully walk over to where Felix is standing by the pedestal, and I'm gonna look for anything written on the stone underneath it.
I think it's just like a red herring.
Just to spook us.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dragon, not a fish.
God, maybe we can eat it. I mean, what is a dragon besides just a big fish?
Wait, what?
Think about it.
There's nothing written on the stone. However, there is another plaque. Again, it's in something that you cannot read.
None of us.
I did not see the last plaque. I heard them talking about it, but that was while I was crafting my last engine. I'm going to pull out a piece of paper from my pack and my pencil, and I'm going to put it over top the writing, and I'm going to do what people do on gravestones, to get like a copy of it, and then I'm going to put it in my pack for later.
How many people do you know are walking around making copies of gravestones?
Yeah, how'd you pull that out?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
It's a
real
thing. I don't know.
fucking
We
weird.
used
I think
to,
people do it at the Vietnam. They do that at the Vietnam Memorial.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a thing. I don't know. We did it for like relatives or something. I'm not really, when we were younger. I don't know. I thought everyone did it.
I think this just might be some weird shit that you did.
Yeah, you know,
Sounds
come to think of it,
kinda
we have an entire room in our house dedicated just to the pictures that we took off of random gravestones. I don't even think some of them are relatives. Come to think.
I've been to your house. Where's this room?
Oh, it's you can only access it if you move the carpet out of the way and go down a ladder.
Oh,
It's on the
okay.
second. It's on the second floor.
It's on the second floor.
Why don't you just steal a gravestone? Why copy it?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Oh, it's a paper, a piece of paper.
Let me steal this gravestone instead of just making a harmless copy.
Anyway, so I'm gonna do that and put it in my bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up as well. I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna like sort of punch it. Not like punch it, but like how you knock on a door, like on the side of it. Just testing it. I want to see what it is.
I'm now backing up.
Just punch the dragon.
Ironhammer, yeah, you can go up and like touch it with your fist, and it's just freezing cold. I mean, do you have gloves on? I would assume you do.
Yeah, I have plate armor on.
That's currently covered in slobber.
True.
Topknot slobber.
Now it's
Oh,
frozen.
so that means your hand's gonna freeze to it.
Yeah, which hand is it? Because it's now frozen shut.
I guess my left hand. Well, I have a shield. No, I have a shield. So what if I do it with my right hand?
Yeah, so your right hand is now kind of like freezing over with how cold this dragon statue thing
It's
is.
fine. Did anything happen when I punched the dragon?
No, it just felt solid.
Can I use the dragon then to smash the ice off my hand?
I mean, you could probably just try to open your hand. It just started.
Okay, I open my hand.
Oh, you break the ice off. I mean,
Felix, you
Wow.
should try stick your tongue into it.
We're gonna
Yeah,
spend so
that
much
seems
time
like
on
a-
this. Let's
This
just.
seems like a poor idea.
This is. Guys, there's another path. Let's go down the other path.
I want to apologize. I think I fucked up. You guys wanted dungeons. We're in the first room, and I gave you a dragon, and
We're all
it's all thrown off.
I know. It's Dungeons and Dragons, not Dragon and Dungeon.
Yeah, come on, Derek.
It's rooms and one dragon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave the torch lit just so you can see.
I'm gonna stick around to Ironhammer just for that reason. I mean, and others, but that, you know.
'Cause I'm a big, strong.
I'm
man.
gonna be behind him as we continue into the cave.
All right, I'm gonna start heading down the other passageway. I don't know why my Scottish accent became Irish all of a sudden.
It sounds good though.
I think.
Yeah, you guys can continue down. So as you notice, it's not. It doesn't look like rooms have been made. It's more kind of just like cavernous. Like holes have been dug as you walk through.
So it's not like natural. It doesn't seem. Can we tell if it's natural?
Yeah, you can roll investigation.
I'm going to assist because I'm kind of looking around as well. So you have advantage again.
Yeah, I'm also. I mean, I might as well roll for that as well.
Well, I rolled investigation.
Mm-hmm.
My first roll was a 16, and second roll was a 19.
Is this building made of stone? Because wouldn't you also get your stone check?
What's ice, isn't it?
It's an
No,
ice
it's-
cave, isn't it?
It's an ice cave.
Ice
yeah.
cave, yeah. It's kind of like walking into like the inside of a mountain. Walking through this tunnel. This part seems pretty natural. We'll say after like years of flooding, it's kind of dug out the majority of this cavern. But as you come out to the next, we'll say room, it's more open, as if this part has been dug out more.
Don't think we're the first ones here, boys.
Well, we know that because we're coming in here to look for a monster.
Yeah, but I think someone built it.
In this second room, it just looks like to be a scattering of pots and pans, some very primitive cookware.
Can we tell if they've been used recently?
Yeah, I'm going to walk up and pull out my magnifying glass. I'm going to look for traces of dust and just, recent use.
You walk up to some of the pots and take a look with your magnifying glass. They're frozen solid, but it doesn't look like they've been used in however long. There's dust, but whatever food residue was in it is long gone by now.
Do they look valuable, or is there anything among them that looks valuable? I got a 24 on my investigation.
Topknot, to you, they don't look valuable at all. They just look like metal pots and pans.
while we're looking at these pots and pans, I'm going to cast locate object. So I know what a dog collar looks like. I don't know what this specific one looks like. So I'm gonna cast it on this dog's collar, trying to see if I can find it.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah, you know what a dog collar looks like. You don't know what this exact one is, but you also know that they're typically made of leather. And using this sense object spell, the only source of leather, besides what's on your person and your companions, you're getting a sense that it's coming straight ahead, like due north.
Okay.
We'll say right now the sense is faint. It doesn't seem close yet.
Okay.
In the rest of this room, there is a tunnel to the left and a tunnel to the right.
But there's nothing to the north.
To the north, it's just a wall here, so you have to go left or right.
Can we determine anything about the left or the right?
Footprints.
Footprints.
Just one look more traveled.
Yeah,
like deeper ruts.
It's mainly ice, so it's not too obvious, but it looks like the path on the right has a little more scuff marks.
Immediately go left.
Yeah, we'll say it's more aged. Based on the walls, it looks like it's been grabbed more. So you can head to the left.
I'm following Ironhammer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use thaumaturgy as a cantrip and turn my torchlight neon green.
Ooh, that's cool.
Thank you. No way, I'll turn it red so when it goes out, it won't go in our night vision. Smart. It only lasts for 1 minute though.
The floor, the walls, the ceiling are all covered in thick ice. So this neon red glow is almost blindingly bright. It's just reflecting off of every surface. You exit to the right.
Left.
The left. Going through the tunnel, and it comes to a dead end. Just another small alcove.
They're dragons. Bamboozled.
Do I still have a bead on this object?
We've been speckle-dwarfed.
So before you enter it, you can see that there are the ground is covered in this white vegetation.
It's growing out of the ice.
Felix, do you know what this could be?
Like it.
Do I know what this could be? I'll roll a nature check.
Let me first answer your question. Your sense object, this seems to be going backwards. The faint is getting fainter.
So we're getting farther from it. Okay.
Good.
Correct. Roll me a nature check.
12.
You don't know the exact type of vegetation that this is. However, you can tell it is a kind of fungi.
I'm going to pick it. I'm going to gather some of this white fungus and I'm going to put it in my pack.
I'm keeping an eye on the rest of the room in case anything jumps out.
Topknot, roll me a perception.
I rolled a natural 2 + 4, so 6.
Something does stand out to you. You can't tell what it is, but it seems to be a brighter white than what the fungi looks like.
Felix, it looks like there's something over there too. It looks a little bit different. And I point in that direction.
I'm going to direct my gaze to that direction and see what I can see.
Roll an investigation.
17.
Yeah, you've been checking out the fungi already. As you look over to the left at where Topknot pointed, you can see a strikingly white pair of boots in the middle of the mushroom patch.
Yeah, can we all see this?
If Felix points it out, as of now, Topknot couldn't distinguish it.
Hey fellas, do those mushrooms look like boots? And I'm going to point at the boots. Or okay, let me ask. Does it look like the boots are covered in the mushrooms, or are they just sitting in the middle?
It looks like they're just sitting there, and the mushrooms have grown around it.
But not on it.
Not on it, but there's no way to get to the boots without going through the mushrooms.
I use my torch to burn a path through the mushrooms to the boots.
I'm just following along behind Ironhammer
because
I can't see otherwise.
I am suspicious of these boots and mushrooms. Yeah, you ever hear of a fungus growing on ice? Me either. I don't like it.
You take your torch, you kneel down, and you light a patch of the mushrooms as they explode into a cloud of smoke that is starting to dissipate into the air.
Oh, no. I'm running
explode in a dangerous way.
Not explode as harmful, but it releases a cloud of spores.
I run the opposite way into the darkness.
Yeah, I try to back up as well immediately.
Yeah, I'm obviously I'm gonna turn to Ironhammer and say don't breathe and then like back up.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold my breath as I back up.
Okay.
I'm going all the way to the previous room.
Okay, Topknot, you're back in the room with the pots and pans. Felix and Ironhammer, you guys can see the smoke has pretty much dissipated. You didn't light a bunch of them off.
All right, got a plan. I'm gonna throw the torch into the mushroom patch and then run around the corner to get away from the explosion. Oh, I tell Felix this too, so he doesn't blow up.
He probably just wanted us to pick up the boots, and instead we're making this into some crazy.
Dude, those mushrooms are gonna explode and do some crazy shit to us.
The spores are gonna make us dead.
Yeah. You ever play The Last of Us?
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
All right, I'm gonna toss this torch into those crazy fucking mushrooms. Probably best if you get in the other room.
I'm gonna back down the hallway, but like,
All right. And then once I think Felix is safely out of the way, I'll throw the torch.
Okay. Yeah, Felix, you can back up with Topknot. So Ironhammer, you can toss the torch in, and then I'm gonna need you to roll an athletics for me.
That is a 16.
Okay. You toss the torch into this alcove as you you run away back into the tunnel, but it's kind of like a slip slide, like in Scooby-Doo, like whoop 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 whoop, and then doo as you zip into the tunnel.
Yeah, those are the sound effects.
There's the sound effects. Thank you.
You don't hear an explosion, but you can hear sizzling as the mushrooms are burning, releasing spores, and you can also assume the boots are now starting to catch on fire.
Well, I'm gonna wait till I don't hear the spore. Can I tell that it's like the spores being released? Did I have a distinct sound?
Yeah, it's a similar sizzling to the ones that you tested.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till I don't hear that anymore. And I'm gonna like peek my head around the corner.
While I'm in the other room, I want to try to do a tinker check if I can. I don't know if you're going to allow me without the workbench, but I do have all my materials. You and I had talked about this briefly about the math that I wanted to make.
Sure. I don't think I remember this, but go ahead.
Yeah. So I wanted to make a gas mask. I bought a ton of different linens for filtration, and then I had bought the metal for the mask. I just needed to shape it how I needed to.
Yes. You can try that with a check. Was there a specific check we had?
Well, it's up to you. I am now proficient in Smith's tools, and I bought Smith's tools while I was at Cirrus as well. And I could do a tinker check or a Smith's tools check, or both. One for shaping, one for crafting the device.
Yeah, let's do both. Let's start with the smithing one.
Okay, for smithing, I rolled. Never mind. I rolled a 5. It's too cold. It's too cold.
It's too cold. Yeah, the metal is not bending at your will at all.
Damn it. In that case, I'm just going to wrap the linens around my face just for some thin filtration.
Right, yeah, that'll help. So Ironhammer, by this time, it sounds like the mushrooms are done letting off their spores. They're probably pretty much all disintegrated. As you peek your head around the corner, the torch is now unlit. When you look in, it's still a little hazy in your night vision, but it looks like the ground is pretty much clear.
Hazy as in smoke hazy, or hazy as in spores hazy?
Spores hazy, but they're rising and dissipating.
All right, are they rising above my head? Keep in mind, I am only like 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah. They're rising above your head now.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there with holding my breath. I'm gonna grab those boots. I'm gonna get the hell out.
You can rush in, grab them with the spores above your head. As you exit back into the tunnel, you look at the boots and they're now singed, caught on fire, starting to burn.
I put the fire out by sitting on them, smothering them.
Okay, yeah, you can smother them, and they were a pristine white. They're now kind of shitty looking and half burnt, but still wearable.
They seem special in any way.
Roll an Arcana.
I'm not the person for this. Oh, 18.
Wait a minute. I'm the only member of our group that's not wearing shoes.
You bought shoes.
No, I bought socks.
What? I thought
you bought socks.
I thought you bought boots in our last game.
No, I think I bought socks in our last game.
He bought socks and underwear.
Socks and underwear.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't buy boots.
And they're wet socks because you fell. The lower half of you fell into the water.
Oh, that's true.
When we jumped over the crevasse.
When did we jump over the crevasse after we were at the outpost?
Yeah, that was before we came into the cave.
Oh, fuck.
Your feet are icicles.
With that Arcana check, you can tell there's something special about these boots.
So do I know what they do, or do I have to like put them on first? I'm gonna cast Identify on instead.
Yeah, there we go.
Which would tell me regardless.
Okay, well, I mean, I sent you what they are. As of now, you don't know what they do, but you can tell they're magic.
Okay. All right, boys, I got these magic boots.
Hey, Ironhammer, you know who doesn't have boots?
He says, walking clink, clink, clink with his ice
With his frozen teeth.
Just his overgrown toenails scraping the ice.
Stop.
You know, you could go skating on those things.
Ew.
Well, since it was my genius idea to not get infected and mind controlled by mushrooms, I'll trade you boots. I'll give him my boots and I'll put on the magic boots.
Okay, I put on Ironhammer's shitty metal boots.
Shitty, all right, I take them back. I just have an extra pair of boots now.
Felix, roll me an acrobatics.
To successfully put on shoes.
See if you can even put them on.
He's saying I have big feet.
11.
Ooh, yeah, we'll say even though your feet and your toes are frozen solid, you can kind of jam them into this metal. It doesn't feel any better. It's still frozen cold, but you have metal boots on now.
Well, they're not warm from Ironhammer's body.
No, metal on ice? Are you kidding me?
But he was wearing them.
Wearing socks though too.
Aren't the insides of them insulated?
Yeah, they'd be like padded.
They'd be padded, yeah. It's gonna take a while for your socks to warm up. But Ironhammer, you put on these new pair of boots.
I'm a whole new man.
Oh, you're new boot scooting.
What?
New boot goofing.
New boot goofing.
I like that.
Yeah, you've never felt anything warmer in your life.
Nice.
And it makes you happy.
And it
I am
makes you happy.
Boots
For
of
the
happiness.
first time in his life.
For the first time ever. I don't know about you boys, but I'm feeling pretty happy. And also Felix, you might want to be careful about that. The exploding mushrooms you just put in your bag.
Well, don't light me on fire, and I think it'll be all right.
Just saying.
Oh, that's right. You have them in your bag? Oh boy.
I mean, they're not just loose. They're in a pouch. Well,
Suddenly you explode.
yeah. They're in a pouch in my bag. They're not just loose mushrooms rustling around. And I imagine since like I'm an herbalist, I've got like the herbalist kit. So I'm going to put them in a bag inside the kit. So they're like, because what I envision is the kit is like a wooden box.
Mm-hmm.
With like cutouts for things. So I put them in a pouch, put them in the respective like compartment of the box, close the box and put it back in my pouch.
Got it. Yeah. We'll say you're pretty knowledgeable, so you didn't set any of them off as of yet.
Okay, so obviously there's nothing else for us in there, and like I'm gonna explain to the group, like, fellas, I've got a feeling that we need to go the other direction.
Since this is a dead end, I think we'd agree with you.
I don't know. We didn't check for magic doors. All right, well, let's keep going. Let's go down the right path.
When they meet back up with me in the center room and the larger one, I have my lightning stick is just emanating enough fire to give me a little bit of light. That way I wasn't in there in the pitch black trying to do what I was doing.
Yeah, now that torch is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I'm also
I'm gonna turn to
I'm also out of torches. So.
to Topknot and say, hey, do you want to see in the dark?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna grasp his shoulder, and while I do that, I'm gonna cast dark vision.
What?
So,
holy shit! What's the duration?
8 hours. You
Fuck
touch
yeah.
a willing creature to grant it the ability to see in the dark. For the duration, that creature has dark vision out to a range of 6 feet.
Perfect. Okay, I turned.
So now we all have dark vision.
My fire stick is off, and I am ready to go. Back to Trip.
Back to the streets of Cirrus. Trip, you are standing outside of the alchemist building with Carly next to you. And you can both start heading over to the medical center. You head inside as you see the white frayed hair man that you saw, well, I guess you didn't see, but the owner of the medical center is attending to different injured civilians on the beds, including Winry, and Tommy John is sitting next to her bed.
I'm gonna walk over to Winry with Carly. Say, hey, look who I found.
Winry, her eyes widen as she apologizes to Carly and thanks you for saving her. I didn't want you to go up there, but thank you. If you could keep this a secret between you and me.
Why didn't you want me to go in there? And what is this secret? I mean,
Just so I know.
Well, maybe it was a sex dungeon. She was down there, but
This is Carly, one of my foragers. She had an accident a few days ago, and I've been keeping her in my secret room just so she can recover.
one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull out the wanted poster that I have, and I'm gonna ask Winry and them if they know who this person is.
Winry will look at it and tell you that she doesn't recognize it at all. She's never seen anybody that looks like that. But Tommy John is gonna snatch it out of her hand and say, "I remember that little guy. He was with that one dude that tried to kick me in the face."
You tried to kick him in the face.
Oh, you weren't there for that. Yeah, the boy you tried to kick in the face in Cirrus before you went to the metal worker. That's the kid that Trip saved.
I don't remember trying to kick a kid in the face.
You don't
Oh,
remember
I have the audio.
Oh, no.
Felix does such like ridiculous things to try to keep track of them.
Dude, this character's kind of exhausting.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows where he is, or any inclination of where he might be going.
No, I have no idea. He just kind of backed away as the other guy tried to kick me. I don't know who he is or where he went.
So a guy was trying to kick you, and this little one didn't try to stop the person. What kind of person would do that?
I don't know. He just kind of walked away and went to the shop to talk to the metal worker. Seemed like kind of a dick to me.
I'm gonna look at Carly then and ask her as well. Do you know who this person is?
Carly doesn't answer. Roll me investigation.
26.
Yeah, you can see she's clammed up. She doesn't answer, and she just kind of, you can see she's giving these glances towards Winry, as if to say, I don't know what to say here. And she'll just shake her head, she'll shake her head no at you.
I'm gonna just kind of do like Frodo from Lord of the Rings, be like, all right then, keep your secrets.
Carly will say, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
And we're in this medical center that's fairly crowded, correct?
Yeah, I'd say fairly. There's probably 3 or 4 other patients.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer to Winry and say, when I was down in your secret sex dungeon secret room, there was this thing that caught my eye, and I have it with me. I don't want you to think that I stole it. I wanted to show it to you here, and I'm gonna pull out the thing that I took and say, I saw this, it caught my eye, and I grabbed it, to save it from the fire. Sorry, I couldn't save anything else. I know your house and your livelihood is gone now, but at least I was able to save this.
Thank you. That scrying orb and my rug were...
No!
They were the most precious items in my home, and I'm glad to have saved both. The rug is still laying on her like a blanket.
Okay, good.
Is she still being stroked by the top?
Yeah, it hasn't stopped stroking her face.
Yeah, so now she kind of has like a brush burn almost now on her face.
And it's like almost like noodles. It's trying to give her like a massage, but it's not really doing anything.
Fucking noodles.
I'm picturing like Doctor Strange's cape, but it's just a big rug. Yeah.
It's a lot more loving.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, she'll thank you for saving her rug and her scrying orb, as well as saving her and her son's life.
So you mentioned a scrying orb. Now that you can use to find people, correct?
Yes. People, objects. If you know of them, the more you know, the more you're acquainted with them. Whether in person, history, or with an object, you can have an easier time finding them.
Now, what about, I have this picture. The likely, it shows a picture of this person I'm trying to find. Would that help? It
would, but only if you know who they are. You need their name. You need to know something about them. Just a picture
It's got his.
Yeah, does it? I thought it has his name on it.
No, that part's
No, there's no name. It's just a picture of him.
Otherwise, I would have known my first name as soon as I woke up.
Oh yeah. Would we be able to give it a try and just see if it would work with the picture, or do we absolutely need more information?
You could try, but you really would need their name to get anywhere with it. You can see Carly is kind of sweating in the corner.
Tommy John, you said that this guy was with the person who kicked you or tried to kick you.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're companions then? Could we try to find the person who kicked you?
I could describe the person. The one, like I said, the one in the picture, that's the tiny guy I saw. The other one, he looked almost like he was from the woods. He was dirty and grimy, kind of like if Jerry Garcia like grew up in the forest. You might not get that reference, but I do.
Was he wearing pants?
No, that's the worst part. He tried to kick me and I saw everything.
Okay, now you're making me out to be a sexual deviant.
I mean, to be fair.
To be fair, you try to kick him. Winry hears Tommy John explain who this is, and it kind of jogs her memory, and she says, oh, that must have been Felix. Felix tried to kick you? I can't believe I tried to hook up with him.
The whole sex dungeon.
Roll a perception again.
17.
By this point, Carly is now shaking. You can tell she knows the name Felix.
I see her shaking, and I'm going to be like, are you okay? I don't want to traumatize you. I mean, you did just come out of a very stressful situation. I mean, if you can help me at all, I would appreciate it.
Her teeth start chattering, and she says, yeah, I'm fine. I just need to sit down for a second.
Can I like look at the rug and be like, go over to her, and try to instruct the rug to go over and comfort her?
Yeah, it'll put up one of its tassels, trying to simulate like a thumbs up, but it just looks like it's just waving. Yeah, you can pick up the rug and set it on Carly as she sits down in a chair. Thank you. I have something I have to tell you, but I can't do it in front of her. Pointing at Winry.
Winry, if you want to do like earmuffs, I would appreciate this. Like, just cover your ears.
I'm sorry, what?
No. Well, I'll say to Carly. Well, I mean, we can go for a walk. Try to. We can talk about this. We can go to the other room. Whatever you can inform me, that would be beneficial for my cause.
I'd like to step outside to get a breath of air, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Do you want me to come with you? Or do you want me to stay with them?
Yes, if you could come with me, I'd appreciate that. You can help her up. She'll take the rug with her, kind of drape it like a shawl as you guys walk outside. As you walk out, you see Winry staring daggers at both of you as you exit and close the door. You both will start walking down the street again.
Walking down the street in the town that's on fire.
That's so romantic.
I have something I need to tell you, but I don't know if I can.
Well, whatever you're comfortable doing, I don't want to force anything out of you. If you feel comfortable telling me, I would appreciate it. But I don't want to force you into doing anything you don't want to.
I know who that boy is on the paper. I know his name, but Winry would have my head if I told you.
Why? Why is that?
I met them before. The boy and his companions. They saved us from a monster, but we're not supposed to talk about it.
What kind of monster was it? And was that the winter you mentioned about you being injured? And was that when they saved you? Was when you were injured?
Yes. Winry told us to tell everybody that we were attacked by the New Haven citizens, but we weren't. It was this giant eel-looking creature that tried to attack us.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to get out safe. Where was this eel creature?
It was right past New Haven as we were coming back from foraging.
I don't know where New Haven is, so that doesn't mean anything to me. But I don't even know where I am right now. I don't even know what's going on.
Look, it was down south. It was by this river bend. If I tell you, will you thank him for me?
Yeah, I will thank him.
She hesitates for a second, trying to gather the courage as she looks and says his name was Topknot. No, not Topknot. His name was Topknot. That's what it is. That's the boy in the picture.
Perfect. Do I have like do I have like writing utensils at all?
Oh, whatever's in your pack.
You probably would have in your starting pack.
Okay. Can I just take out like whatever writing utensil and just write Topknot on my paper?
Yeah, we'll say you pull out a quill with some ink and you write Topknot.
Pull it out and just dab it. Your turn around and just write it on her back.
The rug will solidify itself so you can easily write Topknot right above the picture of the boy.
Do you feel better now? I know you needed to get a breath of fresh air. And do you want to head back in, or what do you think?
I'll head in a bit. I'm glad to have gotten that off, but I hope she doesn't find out what I told you. Please don't tell her.
I mean, I am gonna have to tell her that you knew who it was. Like, I have the name. I won't tell her anything else. I'd just say that you ran into the person and knew, and he told you his name. But
You can't say it at all. She knows I know I ran into him, but she can't know anything. Please, you must go.
Okay, go where?
Leave. You have to leave. If she finds out that you know, she'll have both of our heads.
Okay, well, I just won't tell her then. Can I go back in to talk with Winry?
Yeah, that's fine.
He walks in and immediately tells.
Hey, I found him.
Yeah, Carly's going to stay outside, walk around a little more, and you can head back in. Winry and Tommy John are just talking, chatting. The old man with white hair will come up to you and say, "Excuse me, sir, you need any help? You need any assistance?"
No,
This is the Mad Hatter.
I love it. I love it. Committing to that shit.
I'm just gonna say I'm just checking on my friends here.
Oh, wonderful. Who would that be?
Winry and Tommy John.
Oh, okay. They are right over in the other room. By the way, have you happened to see a supply of syringes? I seem to be missing some.
No. I just got here, a little bit ago, and tried to start helping this town that's on fire. I don't know where your syringes are.
Okay, sir. Well,
I'll keep an eye out for them, though. If I do see any, I'd be more than happy to return them to you.
thank you. Please be careful. I'll be here if you need any assistance.
Thank you, friend, and I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder. Let me know if you need any help as well.
Trip, you can head back over to Winry and Tommy John. They're just talking. Winry's resting up. She'll see you and say, "Is Carly okay?"
Yeah, she's just she's still getting some air. She's starting to calm down a bit. I don't know, why she's so shooken up about these people. It seemed to be when we started talking about them is when she a fire and being caught in there didn't really shake her up, but this does. So
Yeah, I understand. It's been a few days since the attack in New Haven. I just hope she'll feel better soon.
So I know your shop is on fire currently, but once everything calms down, I'd be more than happy to help try to go through the remains of your building and try to salvage what we can. But you're an alchemist, correct?
Yes, that's my profession.
I'm actually an alchemist as well.
Are you really?
Yeah. Like I said, I apologize that I wasn't able to save more from your shop and your house and your home. But given a different time, I would have loved to go through your wares and see what you have. But perhaps in the future when you're able to rebuild and start your life over again. But is there any places nearby that I'd be able to kind of gather some supplies?
What kind of supplies would you be looking for?
General alchemist supplies, essentially.
You could check the general store. I know it was hit. It may be dangerous, but you could try. I don't know if I'd recommend going back into my home.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's all on fire. But now your scrying orb that you have, do you mind if I use it for a second? I'll return it right away. I don't want to take it from you, but there's a couple things that I want to try. If you don't mind me using it.
You went behind my back, but you did save us. So yeah, yes. You may use it. You may use it once. Andrew's pissed.
I am pissed, but I have a workaround because I'm somewhat familiar with the mechanics of this because they use a lot Critical Role, so I might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I read through the thing. I don't understand the mechanics of it all, so I was kind of hoping that.
Basically, I do a wisdom saving throw if you're trying to locate me, and there are a series of modifiers that I could add or subtract based on how well you know me, if you've met me in person, if we're familiar. You've never met me, so technically I get a plus something on my save, and if I save, then you can't find me. But if the boy looks for Felix, then Felix has to do a wisdom save for it, and he doesn't get any modifier.
No one cares about me.
Yeah. Well, no one. I don't think he met you.
That's true. No one knows poor old Ironhammer.
So yeah, +5 to your save modifier, but then because I have a picture, it's a -2, so +3 in total.
Plus whatever my wisdom modifier is.
Yeah.
So are you doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Trip, you can step into the corner and look into this crystal ball.
Oh, okay. 14 plus my 2 wisdom is 16 plus 3 is 19.
So Trip, you hold the crystal ball, looking deep into it, focusing. Cut to Topknot. You and your 2 companions are traveling through these icy tunnels, and you feel a tickle in the back of your head, as if something's like tapping you, almost like a ping. Do you accept it or ignore it?
Does anyone else feel that? No? Felix,
feel what?
Ironhammer?
Cold.
I don't know. Maybe it's just drafty in here. I don't know.
I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay. Exit back to Trip. You're focusing as much as you can, but it's cloudy.
See you in 24 hours, fucker.
Yeah, the only thing you get is it feels cold, but there's no indication of where this person is.
So I just felt cold. That was it.
Yeah, that's all you got. You have no idea. So yeah, is there anything else you want to do right now, or?
I mean, yeah, we can just cut back to the other guys.
So you guys are traveling through again. You're heading through the carved out room with the pots and pans. There's a fork here. You can go left or right.
Well, Felix, did you tell us the direction that you felt the
North?
Yeah,
but like,
So to you guys, it would be the left path.
Okay, so let's go the left path then.
yeah.
I'm going last. I'm behind everybody.
Yeah, right. Yeah, as you felt that tickling sensation.
I'll go front because I'm beefy.
You're just falling behind, and you snap out of it as you guys continue through this tunnel. As you get about halfway through, Felix, you feel this scratching, itching feeling on the back of your neck.
Fucking mushrooms, dude.
It feels like it's not just spreading, but moving around as it goes to your right shoulder, down your arm. It's just tickling, itching. You heard Topknot ask about his, but it doesn't feel the same.
Okay. Can I see anything like on my arm?
Roll an investigation.
Is this a poison?
You don't know what it is right now.
Well, I have an advantage against poison.
No, nothing's like bitten you or anything.
Okay. An investigation, you said?
Yeah.
8.
You don't see anything through your. You can't see what it is, but through your robe you can see there's like a movement, like a small thing moving through your robe down your arm.
I'm gonna try to smack it.
Okay, roll me a hit.
You just end up punching yourself.
Any modifier?
Strength.
Ah, fuck. 5. 6 minus 1.
You're that weak.
Yeah, dude. I have a -1 strength.
Yeah.
This sucks because our fighter is gone. You're not really a fighter. It's basically just Ian.
I'm pretty beefy.
Well, I have an answer to that issue.
Having a massive dick.
Well,
That's true.
yes, and
That's canon now.
that's been canon.
That's been canon.
Is it? I thought it was one
Yeah.
of those things where you were like, I'm rolling for a massive dick. Oh, D20. All right, I rolled a 20, a massive dick.
D1. All right, everyone roll a D100 for inches of your dick.
That was the hotness rating.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
He said he was an 8.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely rolled an 8, so blow me.
So you reel back and you punch yourself in the right arm.
I wasn't trying to punch myself. I was just like smack a bug.
You miss what it was, but after seeing him slap himself, Topknot,
Yeah, right back there.
out of his robe, you see is a spider that jumps out of his arm and starts crawling across the icy floor.
Oh, spider! Someone kill it! Oh my god!
Oh no, leave him alone. Spiders are pretty friendly, you know. They eat other bugs. They help you out.
How far is it from my companions at this point? And how far is it from me?
The spider? Maybe like a couple feet away. It's crawling back into the wall.
I am going to launch. I'm going to use. I have my fire stick already activated. I'm going to try to set thing ablaze.
Okay.
I have a 15-foot range on it.
Yep. Roll me a hit.
Of my thing of flame.
Oh, I'm gonna get burned.
19.
Oh yeah. You're able to. You don't even need a roll damage. You're able to point it at the spider and easily incinerate it, melting some of the ice on the ground.
Okay, I got it.
As you guys continue through the tunnel, you come out to a large opening. There is a continuing tunnel if you go to the left, and on the far end of the room is a hole in the wall.
Do we see anything in the room itself? Signs
In the
of life?
room, no, it's just empty in here.
Okay.
And what about, like, can I sense where this object is?
Still up ahead.
Still up ahead? Okay.
Yeah, it's still faint, so it's not in this room, but you're going the right way.
Okay.
We can see the hole, right?
Yep, you can see the hole.
Is it a big hole?
It's a decent sized hole.
Like a Topknot sized hole?
Like, we'll say 3 or 4 Topknot sized.
Oh, so I could fit in it.
You could walk in the hole.
I do not recommend that.
Well,
I mean, if your thing's telling us to go straight, let's just keep going straight.
Can I hold on. We don't know what's in here.
Yeah, let's
Can I
see.
light another torch and throw it and toss it into the hole?
Wait a minute. What if it's just where all the spiders are live?
Yeah, what if there's a big spider?
I don't like spiders.
I'm gonna light a torch and toss it into the hole.
As long as it's not a cat, I don't care that much. I hate spiders, but I hate cats more.
It's a really weird.
You don't know my life. You don't know me.
Ironhammer, you light a torch and toss it into the hole. It immediately goes out.
Hey, that's a bad sign.
Or it's water.
Oh, it's water. Did it sound like it landed in
Is
water?
there a hissing sound or anything associated?
Roll me a perception.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you can.
23.
19.
23 as well.
Yeah, all 3 of you can notice. Yeah, there is a hissing sound.
A hissing sound of water, or is it just like a million snakes?
We'll say there are 2 different hissing sounds.
Fucking Christ.
Shit.
Do you think there's a cat in there hissing?
I don't think it's a cat.
Can you talk to whatever's in that hole?
I don't know, because I think you might have just attacked it, but let me check.
I'm backing up because now I'm thinking about cat.
Topknot, roll me investigation.
18.
You back up thinking it's a cat, but when you really think about it, it's a different kind of creature.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so this is up to Derek. Do I have to be able to see the animal?
Oh, what's it say?
It doesn't say anything about it it says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby location and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the last day.
So it would have to be a beast.
You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
Do not murder us, please.
So if it's like an actual snake, but if it's a monster, I mean, there's not too much you can do.
I mean, yeah, you can cast it, but you don't know.
I don't know what
if it's gonna work. Yeah.
Right.
You could try cast it and start talking.
You could try. Yeah, you could try if you want to burn. If you want to burn a spell slot in case it doesn't work.
I'm gonna cast it, and I'm going to speak into the hole. Like, hello in there. We apologize that we threw that torch at you. We were just trying to see what's in there.
This is how you figure out if something is in here. You toss the fire at it.
Well, we were just kind of trying to light up the hole. Like,
Can we hear?
We meant no harm.
We can't hear what the obviously we don't understand what it's saying, but can we tell sort of what animal it's making by like the sound it's making?
Not the type, but you can hear just like this hissing
Back and forth because
Right.
Felix is doing it too.
Yeah, right. it's like Harry Potter shit.
It's
Yeah,
parcel
that's the
tongue.
question. Am I speaking in the beast's tongue?
Yeah, can
or
we understand Felix?
No.
But does it say that you speak?
It doesn't
Can-
say
what
that I'm
do you-
speaking its tongue. It just says
Do you
the
even have to
animal's
talk at
tongue.
all, or is it like telepathy? Who knows?
I see. Again, it doesn't
It's
specify.
whatever the GM says,
It's
I guess.
the ability
Whatever
to
you decide there.
comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm verbalizing it, but
Yeah,
am I
so you're-
speaking in the beast's tongue, or
Just
does the
comment.
beast just understand me?
It's a general beast language that it can understand. Whatever you think that would sound like.
Okay, so then we have no idea what Felix is saying.
No, you don't know what he's saying, and all you hear is hisses coming from the hole.
Right. Okay.
So Felix, you hear this thing say, why would you toss this in here? Why is this how you find out what's in the hole?
Well, listen, we're not the sharpest tools in the shed. We're just simple travelers looking for something that we were sent in here for. Honestly, I'm just trying to find a dog collar. We really meant no harm. We were just trying to figure out what was in the hole.
Obviously, I'm in the hole, and I do not wish to help you.
But what are you? Like, really? I mean, it's got to get cold and lonely in here. Don't you want a friend?
I don't need friends. I have my babies.
What kind of babies do you have? Are they cute babies?
Are they spiders?
Are they spiders?
To me, they're cute.
Well,
How many legs do they have?
Do you wish to see?
I mean, are they gonna hurt me?
No response as you hear the tip-tapping of very tiny legs.
I'm going to turn to my companions and I'm going to say, guys, I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
We need the dog collar.
Yeah,
What is it? What did it say to you?
It said that it's got a lot of babies and now I can hear legs coming. I think we might have just pissed off a big old spider.
Felix, move out of the way.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to prep my,
I'm going to say back to the thing, like, hey, how about you don't send your babies up here? Because that seems like a bad idea.
I'm not sending my babies. As you see the head of a giant blue spider pop out of the hole.
Oh no!
Oh fuck! You're a cute boy.
Quick, be its friend. Punching Felix. Be its friend.
Fuck no, I can't because you attacked it.
Does that count as an attack?
You threw fire at it.
Does that count as an attack? Oh my
Does
god!
it?
Oh god!
It might. Yeah.
The torch?
Yeah.
Not yet. It'll walk out and say, "You haven't seen my babies yet, have you?"
Be its friend. Be its friend.
No.
Oh fuck! How intelligent is this thing?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I don't even know.
Be its friend. How big is the spider compared to us? Like twice as big?
God, maybe about the size of the dragon, like 3 times as big.
Jeez, okay.
Like pretty big.
Yeah.
Fuck it! I'm just out of pure fear.
First you have to answer this spider's question.
What question did it ask?
Did you see its babies? Its babies.
No, I've never seen anything like you.
Roll a deception.
You dumb motherfucker, Andrew. I knew this was gonna happen, you piece of shit.
Fuck. 18.
Oh wow.
I see shit.
I see shit.
Yeah, it'll believe you then. Damn.
All right. Okay.
And I say from behind Felix, 'cause I don't understand what they're saying back and forth. I'm like,
Oh no, is that thing going to attack us because we killed the little one?
Fucking shit, Andrew.
It probably doesn't understand.
I was gonna say it probably doesn't
Oh, it
understand.
doesn't understand.
It doesn't understand. It just sounds like you're hissing also.
I punch him in the shoulder.
What?
Shut up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast animal friendship. This spell
like
lets
right.
you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see you and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends.
Okay. It'll have to do a wisdom saving throw then.
And is that against my spell DC?
Yes. Whatever that number is.
13.
What's you said wisdom? Intelligence.
No,
It's a wisdom saving throw.
On the side note, boys, I have 1 level spell slot left, 1 level 1 spell slot, and 1 level 2 spell slot left.
Are you serious?
We're about to go. We might go into combat here.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Sorry.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
I have
Unless we can convince Derek to give us a short rest, in which I can use
Right now.
right in front of the spider.
in which I can use natural recovery.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you now. This was just the beginning of Illuminate. We're not even close to done.
Oh
We
my
can always
God.
take a rest in one of the caverns.
Yeah, we can rest in one of the
need to.
cave. Yeah,
Short rest.
It's been a really long
Not
day.
now in front of the spider, but like
Right.
just after we kill it, maybe.
Mr. Spider has failed his check.
Oh,
nice.
he's now our
We went and
homie.
fighted them. He's our boy.
He's now my friend.
Are we fighting?
So I forget what I was doing, but how can I help you?
Okay, so Mr. Spider, or
Fuck your
Mrs. Spider,
encounters.
what would you prefer to go by? Do you have a name? Is that your name?
Do we have to do that every single time?
Your name?
We're referring to you?
My name is Percy.
You're fucking kidding me.
You couldn't have picked anything more spidery.
Charlotte.
What?
Peter.
Charlotte.
Peter the Spider?
Yeah, like
Parker.
Peter Parker.
Oh, Peter Parker. No, it's Percy.
Okay. So, Percy, have you lived in this cave for like your whole life, I'm assuming?
Yes. This is where I raise my babies.
Would you happen to know, like, are there other creatures in this cave? Something you would describe as slimy, perhaps?
Slimy in this cave. No, not that I can think of. Again, Topknot Ironhammer, you have no idea what they're saying. It's just hisses back and forth.
I'm just looking at Ironhammer like, what do we do?
I'm just watching Felix.
Okay, I'm going to ask Percy, how long have you lived in this cave? He doesn't have any perception of time, probably.
I've been here for ages. I've only ever seen anything similar to you three years ago, or I guess a while ago. It doesn't really know what years are.
Right. Well, this thing similar to us that you've seen, was it like us, or was it different?
It was slender, small. It had an animal with it.
Okay. Do you know what happened to this slender creature and animal?
The creature and animal passed through here, but only the creature exited.
But you don't know what happened to the animal?
I have no idea. It came through and did not come back.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help. If you want to come with us or stay here, that's up to you. But we wouldn't mind a traveling companion.
How long does this spell last?
24 hours.
Okay.
But I can only talk to it for 10 minutes.
I will have to stay here to watch my babies, but I have something that may help you. It will crawl back into the hole and
it gives us a baby.
it'll return and drop an axe in front of you. You may take this if you please.
I'm going to pick up the axe. I'm going to do an arcane check and see if there's anything magical about this axe.
Yep, go and roll.
18 plus 2 is a 20.
Yeah, similar to the boots that Ironhammer has, there is something special about this axe.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the axe.
Are you proficient with axes?
I am, because I'm still
because you're a dwarf.
I'm still a dwarf, yeah. So I'm proficient with battle axes, club, dagger, dart, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, spear, and warhammer.
Okay.
But I carry none of those things. I just have a knife and a staff. Well, I do have a quarterstaff. If you want to classify my stick as a quarterstaff.
So I'd be willing to trade you some boots for that.
Now he's willing to give you the boots.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I already gave you my other boots.
That's true. You get two. Well, two sets of boots.
You'd have two pairs of boots. Well, actually, I would want my other boots back. And the axe. Just saying, I like to smack things, whereas you don't smack things as often as I do.
So Percy is going to drop that off and then crawl back into its hole, watching over you as you pick up the axe and start to leave.
Okay, once we're out of eye shot of it, I'm gonna, because I didn't want to offend the spider. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn to Ironhammer and say, "Here, this seems like it would be a lot more useful in your hands. However, I think, trade for a trade. You've got those fancy boots that look a lot nicer than these boots."
Come on. Well, it depends. Is a battle axe a one-handed weapon or a two-handed? Could I use a battle axe with a shield?
So okay, I'll give it to you. I'll say this is one-handed. It's more of I think Jesse, you saw it's more of a morning star than an axe.
At the morning.
So we'll say it's like a one-handed morning star.
What is it technically classified though as a weapon? Would it be a mace or a warhammer still, or is it still technically an axe?
It'd be like a mace. We'll just say I misworded it.
Yeah.
No, they battle axes are one-handed. Anyway, yeah, it's versatile. So it could be used either way.
Is a mace a simple weapon? I'm trying to figure out if I have proficiency with it.
Yeah, it's one-handed, so that'd be.
Yeah, I would think so. If you carry around a warhammer.
That's true. Yeah, right. I'll trade you.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to give Felix, I'm Felix. I'm going to give Ironhammer the thing, and his boots back, and I'm going to take the fancy new boots.
No one even offered me the axe.
Shut up.
I was just joking.
You can have my warhammer
dark vision.
if you can pick it up.
I know. I'm thankful. I was just trying to bond with you guys, just trying to joke, a little bit of humor. I won't try that again.
Please don't. Ooh, those are fancy boots.
They are fancy boots.
New boot goofing.
Damn, no, I'm not new boot goofing anymore. Damn, all right, that's pretty good.
It's definitely more useful in the hands of Ironhammer than in the hands of Felix.
Yeah, I don't think you smack people as much as I do.
Well, I do have a fun new cantrip that I'm excited to try.
I was imagining Ironhammer was going to be a dick about it and ask for gold.
No, I just wanted boots that weren't metal.
I like my old boots anyway.
You guys will continue down the tunnel. It's just an empty alcove. Oh my goodness, hiccups. As you round the corner, you come to another large room, dug out. However, there's very little room around the edges to move, as in the middle of it is a giant crevasse.
I have no more torches to drop in it.
Can I peer over the edge and see how deep it is? How far do you say my dark vision is, Jesse?
60 feet.
60 feet.
It's the same as me and Ironhammers.
As you look down, it looks completely natural. Just this giant hole, probably from either an earthquake or landslide or something, has opened it up. Below you, you can see standing water. You can see the bottom. It's probably about 20 feet down, so you don't want to fall into it.
Okay.
What's along the edges of this room?
I've got an idea.
Along the edges, it's just the icy floor. However, you only have maybe a few inches around, so you either need to get over it or try to climb around it.
Ironhammer says he has an idea, and I just back up just a little bit.
Can I see your ankles?
Yes.
No.
Like allowing you into the starlight pit.
So, how large is this room? Can I see all the way around it? Can I see the whole thing?
Yeah, you can see around the whole thing.
There are other exits or pathways that lead out?
Just to your right.
But the clearance isn't wide enough to be comfortable climbing around, right? Like walking around.
No,
anyway.
you're gonna have to either do an athletics to climb around, to crawl around it. Somehow get yourself to the right side. If you were to crawl around the right, just a couple feet, you can get to the next room.
Right.
Cool.
Well, I think we should all tie a rope to each other in case one of us falls.
Well,
I'm the strongest.
my voice is cracked.
I'm the strongest, so I should stay on the other side of the hole. And you guys go first. That way, if you fall, I can like haul you back up, probably.
Okay.
Right? And I tie the rope around Topknot's ankles.
No, you tie it around Topknot's waist, or I untie it and tie it around my own waist. We're not.
Stop doing this. Every time you're a man of the church.
I always
I'm
wanted to
also
have a
gonna
halfling kite.
tie it around my waist.
Felix, you
Should we
should
do?
go.
Wait, Felix should go first.
Felix to go first.
Yeah, because I have.
Oh no, who's stronger? Do you both have a -1 to strength?
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't matter then. Who cares?
Yeah.
I care. Felix should go first.
All right. Felix is gonna go first.
But I'm
And
gonna
try
grab the rope along with the iron hammer just in case you fall.
Okay, so I have
To
the
do
rope tied
whatever.
around me.
What other help I can do?
I'm gonna try to skirt around the outside edge.
Okay, so Felix, roll me an athletics.
14.
Not bad.
Okay, so shimmying your way around the edge of the crevasse, you are able to get around, slipping a little bit, but able to catch yourself, and you can make your way to the exit of the room.
Okay.
Who would like to go next?
Is he untying his rope, Felix? Are you untying your rope?
Well, here's my question. Is there anything that I could tie the rope to? Any anchor points?
Yeah, we'll say there are like hooked icicles on the side of the wall that you would be able to tether the rope to.
Does it seem like these icicles are strong enough that they're going to withstand?
Yeah, after decades of freezing and no travel being done in here, it's pretty solid.
Okay, I'm going to tie the rope to the icicle and basically try to use it as like a guide, a hand guiding thing for the next person.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be next, and instead of tying the rope to myself, instead of tying the rope to myself, I'm just using both hands to grab onto the rope, and I'm just shimmying across that way.
Okay. Yeah. Do me an athletics.
And I'm going to use my last luck of the day to add a +2 to my whatever I roll.
Yeah, and with the hand rope, I'll give you advantage on this.
Cool. That one fell. 14, natural 14 on the first, 17 on the second. 17 -1 +1. 8.
Yeah. Thanks to Felix creating this sort of hand rope for you, you're able to shimmy your way across like a boyish, unsexy Laura Croft.
Nice.
That's what I strive to be every day of my life.
A very short Laura.
So I get across.
I'll tie the rope around my waist.
And I'm going to grab the other side just in front of the icicle just to give an extra little bit of strength just in
With
case.
your -1 strike.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's more like pushing me in.
All right, Ironhammer, you can roll me athletics too.
Well, That would be a 10.
You make it halfway, shimmying halfway across, but you lose your footing and start to slip.
Can I, while I'm like starting to slip, can I try and like push off and jump the rest of the way? Or is it like happening too fast?
We'll say you lose your balance completely, but Topknot, you have a hand on that rope.
Mm-hmm.
The rope is also still tied to the icicle.
Yep, still tied to the icicle. And Ironhammer, you start to dangle only a couple feet below the hole or into the crevasse, but the rope is now taut.
I'm gonna try to start pulling up.
I'm also gonna grab a hold of the rope to try to help.
All right, both of you roll strength.
Oh, 9.
Leave me behind, boys.
You could try to climb the rope.
Yeah, so you're gonna try and climb the rope?
Well, okay, so the two of you are not strong enough. Your hands are cramping up from the freezing cold, and you both let go of the rope. It is now he is now dangling even further with the icicle starting to break a bit. Ironhammer, if you want to roll me a strength, you can try, or acrobatics, you can try to crawl up.
Well, no, I don't.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well,
What'd you get?
2 plus whatever my bonus is. I didn't even look at it. Yeah, I don't get any bonus to acrobatics, so yeah, 2.
You get up maybe a couple inches, but your hands slip. The icicle is mere seconds away from breaking.
I knew I should have kept those damn boots.
Well, you wouldn't have had time to attune to them anyway.
All right. Can you guys try and gently lower me into the hole?
It's
instead
water.
Instead of me just falling.
There's water at the bottom, isn't there?
That's right.
Yes, there's standing water at the bottom.
all right.
I mean, you could just leave him.
Seeing my friend in peril, I'm gonna cast Spider Climb. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch gains the ability. Oh fuck! I've got to
You
touch him.
can't jump down in the hole with me.
I can't touch him. Fuck.
I'll catch you.
Sorry, Ian.
Do you have any potions that can help? Potion of water breathing, potion of climbing, anything
Not a thing.
I'm talking to Felix.
I don't think so.
Any of the potions that you stole from Winray?
Was there a water breathing one?
You had Hill Giant Strength, Fire Breathing, Greater Healing, Sleep, Growth, and Diminution.
Diminution. Hill Giant Strength. What is the Hill Giant?
Just reach the top.
What does the Hill Giant Strength do?
It gives you more strength, but
To pull the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna chug that Hill Giant Strength.
Okay.
In this moment, knowing that I'm not going to be much help, I am remembering the lesson I learned from Felix about how it is a sign of like a cordial hello or of a good luck to pee on someone. And I remember that time I was in that well and everyone peed into the well onto me, and that's like a sign of good luck. Well, I know it was Felix, and I consider peeing, but I don't.
Oh, you pussy.
I think I've since realized that was bullshit. So.
Well, roll me an intelligence.
Oh, fucking A. 4 plus 3.
You consider it to be bullshit, but no, it's truth to you.
It's a whole other culture. I don't know, dwarven culture. So I walk up to the edge as all this is happening, and I pulled my little halfling out of my pants. And,
as I see this, I push off the wall to try and avoid it.
Oh my god, you're gonna break the damn ice.
I don't care.
Drink this potion. Your strength score changes to 21 for 1 hour. The potion is
21.
Well,
so I'm gonna grab that friggin' rope and I'm gonna try to yank my boy up.
I still push off the wall to avoid the piss.
So I need Ironhammer and Felix both to roll me strength checks.
So what does this do with my modifier?
Plus 5.
Anyone is plus 5, yeah.
Plus 5?
Yep.
Oh shit, that was good for me. 20. Not a natural 20, just 18 plus 2.
So 7 plus 5 is 12.
Ironhammer, you kick off the side of the hole with so much strength that it ends up ripping the rope from the icicle, tearing it as you start to fall. However, Felix, you are able to grab it after downing your potion of Hill Giant Strength, and you can slowly pull Ironhammer back up by yourself. It's an incredible feat, as you both can, as you all can enter the next room.
It worked. My pee.
So Ironhammer, you catch your breath, take a sigh of relief as Topknot, you enter the next room and you see just piles and piles of bones.
I'm quiet. I'm backing up, and I'm going to turn to my companions and say,
I don't think we should be here.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
What? Okay, so can I still sense the collars?
Yeah, you're heading the right way. It's getting stronger.
Okay.
how long is your detect object? It was like 10 minutes, wasn't it? It's got to be coming near expiration.
Let me see. Up to 10 minutes.
Growling. Yeah, that's probably the end.
Yeah.
I think it's a concentration too, so I'm pretty sure it would have been.
Oh shit!
Lost
Yeah.
when we did the animal speaking.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you can still tell that you're heading the right direction. Topknot, if you can roll me an investigation.
Would I know to use my telescope at this point, my magnifying glass / telescope, to get a better look at this pile?
Well, okay, let me say, so there's piles of bones in this room, basically covering the floor. However, you can spot that there's something oddly colored in the middle, scattered throughout these bones.
Okay. In that case, can I pull out the telescope now and try to zoom in on that?
Yep, and roll me investigation.
I rolled a 18 on the first, but I have advantage with the telescope, and now it's lower, so 18.
Okay. Sorting through these bones, using your magnifying glass, you can see scattered throughout are broken pieces of another dragon statue, similar to the one you saw in the very beginning. Looks like the same build and everything, but shattered in multiple pieces. The pedestal isn't even here, it's just gone.
Can I? So these are definitely statues then of the dragons. Can I do any kind of history check or anything to try to remember hearing or reading about statues erected for dragons during my time?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history.
17.
It's not something you're familiar in your past, in your civilization, but you have heard of them before, being erected almost like ritualistic for a different kind of culture.
Do I remember if it with the bones, is there anything with sacrifice or anything that was tied in with my knowledge for this? I've read a lot of books, very book smart.
Oh, for this, not a sacrificial. If you continue inspecting the bones, you can see that there are tatters of clothes and weapons. You assume other people have come into this cave and for whatever reason and have been killed in this area.
Oh, geez. Well, we should figure out what we're doing next.
I mean, we can either press on or bitch out.
Felix, do you, or Ironhammer, either of you, do you sense any kind of magic? Or Ironhammer, do you sense any kind of...
I don't know what kind of religion check, like...
Any kind of divine...
Is God afoot?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I, GM?
Oh, you can roll a religion and arcana check if you want.
18 for a religion check.
Oh, okay. I mean, you've heard of statues being used in religious senses before. You don't know if this is what this was used for. But you can also sense a feeling of we'll say intense magic coming to you. Not from this room alone, but getting more intense as you continue northward.
I was going to say, I got a 21 on my Arcana check.
Yes, same to you. You can feel the magic is getting stronger and stronger as you keep moving forward.
Okay.
What do you guys sense?
Magic.
Oh, geez.
Oh boy.
Is there any way to get around this pile of bones? It's right in the center of the room. If we go around it.
Yeah, you can walk around it and continue on.
I'm gonna walk around, but keeping an eye on the ceiling, the pile of bones itself, to see if anything moves, anything along the wall.
Right. Yeah, you don't notice any movement as you guys continue out of this room through the rest of the tunnel. As you exit into a gigantic frozen hallway. Looks like this is not natural anymore. This has been built. And to your right is another one of those dragon statues. On the other side, at least 50 feet away, maybe 100, you see two more dragon statues. These are facing towards you. The other one is facing away, and there is room on your left for another dragon statue to be placed. Between you and the other side is a gap.
Does it look like there's any signs of life or anything here?
No signs of life here.
I think it's been a really long day. I think we should take shifts and rest and then get some of our energy back and tackle what comes next tomorrow.
I agree.
It's probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, because you need your spell slots back.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys can rest here for now. If somebody wants to roll an investigation.
I'll do it. It is a normal investigation, or
Yep, just a normal one.
Do you want us all to roll or just
Topknot's fine.
21.
That's fine. With a 21, you can see on the empty space opposite of the other dragon statue is space for another pedestal. You'd imagine if there's another statue placed here that it will allow you to cross over to the other side.
Gotcha.
With the intense magic aura feeding into all of you guys. And Felix, this is your last premonition of the dog collar. You can tell this is the correct way to go. It's getting stronger and stronger and should be on the other side of this room as you all lay down and rest for a bit.